Well, good morning everybody. Steve from Mudduck's Four Drive Touring. Sorry about the squinting, I'm looking into the sun. I'll go a bit this way. Today, I'm going to try and fit a second fuel filter and a catch can to the Ranger. So let's have a look at what I've got here and we'll go through that. This is the kit. Now, I bought this kit second hand, although it's brand new, never been fitted. So you got your fuel filter just there, the catch can just there. It's a Pro-Vent catch can. I've got a Pro-Vent in the 200, so I know they're good. This is all your kitted instructions and a mounting bracket especially for it. It should be designed to hold both the filter and the catch can in the one spot. So that's what we're looking at, and that's all going in there. So we'll see how we go with it. I'll get back to you shortly. I'm just looking through this, and it's got a pretty comprehensive instruction sheet here, which I'm having a fair sort of a look at, because I haven't done anything like this before, so it's taking a little bit of fiddling around. What I have found out so far, I think I would have just walked over this in the first place. Here's your mounting bracket. It's going to sit in here like this. It's going to mount that bolt there, and there's another bolt down here. I'm not sure you can see, hopefully you can, just down there. So when those bolts are out, that's where it's going to sit in the engine bay. And I think the filter is going to sit on those two up there, and the catch can's going to hang off that side there. Yeah, that's how I think it's going to go. I'll just jiggle my way back out, and we'll read the instructions a bit more, and I'll get back to you. So we'll look at it shortly. The on me slider here comes with a myriad of parts I've just taken out of the bags. Should have all the nuts, bolts, brackets, clamps that you require. That's the groovy tap for your drain valve. Got some Loctite. Should have everything you need. It's even got the zip ties, so we'll see how we go as we go along. Right, we're starting off by trying to undo this M6 bolt down here for the bracket. This one we use again. I'll get that off and I'll get back in a tick. I'll just chuck that on the battery. Now M6, for anybody who doesn't know, and I didn't, is a 10mm. Over there where we retain that original one, that's a 13mm M8. So I'm going to bolt the bracket in, and I can't film and bolt at the same time, guys. I hope you can appreciate that. I'll give you a look at it when the bracket's bolted in place. Alright, well, after fiddling a bit, I still don't know how well you can see that. There's the nut down there. I was going to put a washer on it, but there's so little thread there that I went away from the washer. I used what they suggested and stuck some little bit of Loctite. Loctite 567 they provide with the kit. So I Loctited that in, and I've bolted it down using the original bolt down there. So should be no reason why that doesn't stay. All nice and solid. Right, trick for young players. I'm just attaching the hose to the catch can. Let's get out the way a bit for you. Now putting the tap in, down that end, and the supplied squeeze cable hose clamp just doesn't go over that end. I tried having it on there and putting the end of it over, but I won't go over it. So I took it right off, and to try and feed that over there and into the other bit there, just won't go. So fortunately in my collection of gear I've got a whole bunch of these, so I'm going to use one of those. So I'll show you that when it's done. Alright, so my hose clamp on. This is just all on the back of a 200. Their hose clamp on. The catch can. So I'll go ahead and fit that to the mount, then move on to the next bit. I'm not sure I've got enough fuel hose or any fuel hose to do the fuel filter, but we'll get to that as we go. We'll get one part done at a time. Okay, what I've done at the moment, that hose is just dangling there on the back of the tyre. Obviously it's not going to stay there, but I fed it down through there. Now to mount the catch can, I actually had to take the filter section out of the can so I can get onto that bolt there. And hopefully you can see that. I really don't know what you can see. That's the only way I can get a spanner on it. Anyway, they're in place. The catch can has a washer that plumbs up against that, and that's where your hose actually goes onto. So now that that's in place, put the filter back in. Now I don't know which way this lid is going to wind up facing yet. Anyway, it goes on something like that, and then just twists and it's done up, and that's all there is to that. So I'll continue the plumbing. We'll do the fuel filter afterwards, but we'll get this part done. So as you can see, there was no way I could physically show you me bolting that up, but you know how to do our bolts, guys, so you can see where they go on the bracket. Well, that's the hose off the crank, and that's the part I took it off. I don't know how much you can see that. You've got to take that bit and turn it around towards the back when you attach the next hose to it. So I've got to read the instructions and see what's next. But my guess would be that fitting there will go into that hose and go across to the catch can. And that one there will go onto that fitting and go across the catch can. Makes a lot of sense, so we'll see how we go. Oh, and by the way, getting that hose off that crank paid in the bum. Couldn't get it with these pliers, couldn't get it with those pliers. It is the multis, but even then it was a struggle. But anyway, we get there in the end. Joys of working in engine bays, eh? Alright, well, I've been away from the vehicle for a while, been down the road. That hose from that from the crank to this catch can here needs to go that way, and that's, I looked there and went, nah, that's just not going to be practical. So I've ducked down to Burson's, I've picked up that, and I'm going to mount that there, and I reckon that hose will just fit into that nicer, won't be any strain on it. Now I didn't show you the other bit fitting it all over here at the back of the engine there. You can see it in there off the crankcase. That was a bugger of a thing. I was really lucky. My next door neighbour works for an RMA, and he come over and actually got that off for me, and I was able to refeed it. But that was just pure luck that he was home. He knew how to undo that clip a lot easier than I did. So I'm going to fit that 90-degree bracket down in there, and that'll fix that part. Now the top one, that'll go across okay to where it's got to go, so I'm not worried about that one. But yeah, just didn't have the hose. I mean, to get there you could put it on, but I wouldn't like it, so I reckon if I do that it'll be better. Alright, I've got that in there, so I'd firstly think that's a much nicer fit. What I noticed is there's a brake line or something just here, it's pretty close to that, so I've just put a bit of conduit over the metal one just to make sure that it doesn't rub on that for the time being. I'll keep tabs on those things down the track. A little bit of conduit over that line, I figure that'll do the job. Right, next thing I've got to do is run the top one across to that intake hose over there, and that should be the catch can part done. So I'll get to that. Like, I can't film, it's just too impractical to try and film me joining hoses together, but yeah, I'll get it together and I'll give you a look at what it looks like, and that'll be part one. All right, well, what have I made it up to so far? I've actually got the two hoses in place, clipped all the clips back on, and put the rocket cover back on, and we've got it running right down here to the catch can. Clips on there, clips on down there. Now when I go do the fuel filter, it's got to go in here, so I have a feeling I'm going to be doing something with another 90-degree bend on this. I'm going to have a look at it in a minute, take the hose back off, so I think I could turn that 90 degrees and clip it back in, because I reckon I need the room for the fuel filter here. I'll fiddle with that shortly, but at the moment that's pretty well done. Hoses are zip tied to the back and it's all in place. I'm going to kick it over now and take the top of the catch can out and see if I get venting gases out of it. I don't know if I need to film that or not, but anyway, that's what I'll be doing. All running. Looks like it should be doing its thing. I think I'll tidy up the drain hose next. Alright, with the successful placement of the catch can, and that seems to be working, now we've got to run the drain hose. So we're coming underneath the truck. There's a drain hose dangling down there for the time being. Now bear with me while I crawl under here. See if I can find a spot for it. I'm sure this doesn't make for a very exciting video, guys, but anyway, I think, oh, sorry about that. I don't even know what that video footage looks like. I don't know what you're looking at. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to run it somewhere here. There's a bracket just up above where I'm pointing there. I'm going to zip tie to that. I think I'm just going to leave this zip tied off. There's a line up here, so you can just get hold of it and turn the tap. That gets it out of the way. It's along the chassis rail, so it should be pretty good there. So I'll zip tie that in place and I'll give you a look at it. Alright, I know it's not a very exciting video, but anyway, that's it zip tied up against that bracket. Zip tied there, and it's just hanging here. So I might put something over it, I don't know, to try and stop mud and crap flying up onto it. But you need to be able to get to it periodically, so I haven't quite worked out what it is, but it can't hit anything. You'd want to be really moving for it to build into the tail shaft, but somehow I doubt whether that's going to happen. So I reckon that's pretty well got it. Anyway, I'll figure out the fuel filter section. That's going to be a challenge in itself. Alright, I'll get out of under the car here, because I'm sure the footage down here is a bit boring, and I'll catch up with you soon, guys. Well, we didn't get the fuel filter done at all. That'll be the subject of another video down the track. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If so, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers!